this morning. This is a short lower body bar workout. And so if you don't have a ballet bar, which most of us don't have in our house, a chair is the perfect height. So find a sturdy chair that's not too wobbly. So in this class, we're not going to try to put too much weight on the bar. That's just to keep our balance. We're going to use our core and our good posture to maintain our balance. But this is we definitely need a chair just for a little added support. Okay, so we're going to get started. Let's move the chair out of the way. The other thing that you might need is, I like to do this barefoot. You can do this with your shoes on, that's no problem. If you're doing it barefoot, you might want a mat. You also may want to use, if you have one of these small 9-inch Pilates balls. They're kind of spongy, so we're going to use these for one exercise. If you don't have one, no problem, you can do it without. So that's something that is a lot of fun, and I highly recommend. So let's get started. Let's just go ahead and warm up. You know, we like to march in place. And as you're marching, I want you to start focusing in on the body. Get all the other thoughts and things to do lists out of your mind. Take a deep breath in. And exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Feel the belly relax. Feel your shoulders relax. Notice the movement in your feet. You're kind of rolling through the ball of the foot, pressing through the big toe. The knee just kind of lifts slightly, nice and easy. We're just getting the blood flowing. Like always, we're going to do an active range of motion warm-up. So let's go and move on to our next exercise, which is going to be a high knee lift. We're just going to lift our knee up and down, other side, up and down. If you want, palms up, and let's add just a air bicep curl. There we go. As you're lifting the knee, exhale. I'm flexing my foot as I lift. Just bring that knee about hip level. Few more. How about one more? Great. Okay, next thing we're going to do is a hip circle. Go ahead, and you might have your hand on the chair for balance. We're going to start with the outer leg. We're going to lift the knee up high, reach it out, and kind of make a circle with the foot. So lift that knee up high, circle out, and bring it in. This is a great way to warm up the hip, which is a ball and socket joint. And so just getting a little bit of movement there. Now reverse, so take it out to the side, bring it in, around, and down. Out to the side, in, around, and down. Two more. There we go. Let's do the other leg. And we're going to bring that knee up, out, down, and around. Up, out, down, and around. Let's reverse. Feels nice. Great. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to do what's called a hip hinge squat. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to do really a knee bend squat, just like this. My back is straight, my knees are bent, and I'm just lowering down. Doesn't put much weight or stress on the knees. Then we're going to hinge at the hips. So if you have osteoporosis in the spine, this is, and you're at risk for fractures, this is the way you pick something up. You hinge at the hips, pulling the belly button in, engaging the core a little bit, and from here with a flat back, we're just going to reach it out, extend our arms, inhale, reaching out, exhale, bring it in, hinge, back up, and then straighten the leg. Do it again. Bend the knees, hinge at the hips, flat back, reach it out, inhale, exhale, bring it in, and come up. Again, bend the knees, hinge at the hips, flat back, reach it out, inhale, exhale, come in, and up, last one. Bring it in, and come back up. Excellent. Okay, last one we're going to do is just a few jumping jacks. So let's just reach it out to the side. 2 more. And 10. Great. Okay, so good little warm up. Again, this is more for our lower body. So let's get started. Our first exercise, we've got 8 exercises we're going to do, focusing in on the lower body. So this is a bar workout, kind of like ballet. So we're starting in first position. So turn your feet out. Your heels are together. Now, this is a Pilates first position. So your feet are not turned out as far as they can go. I want them at about maybe a 45-degree angle, okay? The key here is put your heels together and then zip up the legs, zip them up, keeping those heels together. Feel the tightness in the glutes. This is a glute workout. This is your gluteus, which is your hips. It's the hamstrings, it's the quads, it's the calves. This is what we're working. So good posture, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. And we're just going to, you can have your arm out a little bit. We're just going to go down in a little plie and then zip back up. Zip those legs together, press those thighs together, and getting a little squeeze again right where the underwear line is. Plie and squeeze. Plie and squeeze. Think of that zipping up. And zip up all the way through the belly and activate the core. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. 2 more. Last one. Good. Now, the next thing we're going to do is you can put your hand on your hip if you want, if it's getting tired. Keep those heels together. Zip it up. Squeeze the buttocks. Pull that pelvic tilt in just slightly, not hard. And we're going to do a heel raise, but try to keep your heels together. This is challenging. So we're just raising up onto the ball of our foot, heels together, and then lower back down. Feel the engagement right here in the back of the legs. Up and down, and up and down. We're doing 8 of these. That's 4. Try to keep those heels together. 5, 6. If you have to soften the knees a little bit, that's fine. I do. Last one. Great. Now, let's relax for a second. We're going to do that in sequence with our plie, okay? So we're going to do it one direction, and then we're going to reverse this. So 8 times. Let me demonstrate. Zip it up, and we're going to do a plie, and then we're going to lift the heels up off the floor in that plie position. Heels are touching. Then we're going to zip, straighten out those legs, and lower down. So let's go. Plie, heels up. Straighten up, lower down. Plie, heel lift, zip it up, lower down. That's 2. Keep breathing. 4. Zip. 5. Zip. 6. Zip. 7. Zip. 8. Now I said we're going to reverse it. So let's reverse. Let's do the heel lift. Keep those heels together. Now go down into your plie with your heels together. Drop your heels and then zip it up all the way up through the belly. And let's go. Raise up. Plie high. Plie low. Zip it up. Releve. High plie. Lower those heels. Zip it up. Keep going. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Wonderful. Woo! Shake that out. Very nice. Okay, moving right along. Let's turn our back. I'm facing the chair. So Some of these exercises, I'm going to turn my back to just whatever direction I feel is best for you to view. I'm going to get my ball and have it ready to go. If it will stay there. Okay, so the first exercise we're doing is a rear leg lift. So let's stand on our left leg, and our right leg is going to extend behind us. Our left knee is soft, and the right leg is straight back, pointed toe, and we're just going to lift up and down. Take it. 1, 2, not too fast. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it up on 8. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it here. Flex the foot. Curl. 1. Keep the knee down. 2, 3. You're not turning your hip out. 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it in on 8. Pick up your ball and place it between the calf and squeeze it right there. And now we're going to pulse right here. Heel to the rear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. Woo! Nice series. Feel it right here. Okay, I'm going to do my other leg. Here we go. Standing up tall, press those shoulders down, soften your supporting leg, and we're lifting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it here on 8. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it there. Flex that foot and curl. 1. Keep that knee down to the ground. Hips square to the chair. 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it here on 8. Take that ball. And that happens a lot. And place it behind the knee. Flex that foot and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and release. Okay, we're done with the ball now. Okay, so that was a good little series. That was our second one. The next one we're going to do is see, I told you that ball wants to come back. Next thing we're going to do is it's called a deadlift, but we're not really doing a deadlift. That's in weight training, but it's similar. So what we're going to do, we're going to stand maybe 2 or 3 feet away from the back of the chair. We're going to extend our leg back. I'm extending my right leg back. Bend that supporting leg a little bit. And we're just going to lift it up as high as we can, okay? Lift up the chest a little, keep that hip rolled down and knee toward the floor. And what we're going to do is we're just going to keep the body in this nice alignment. And we're just going to go down, kind of like a push-up, but not really. Lift the leg out. So now see how my back is flat, my leg is extended, my head is in line, and I'm going to come back up. All right, let's take it. Down, just a parallel, and up, and down. Stretch that leg out behind you, and come back up. This is really great for our core, particularly the back. Your deep spine muscles are part of your core. Really working those long, deep spine muscles, the whole longitude series. Keep breathing. Exhale as you go up. Inhale as you go down. Again, that supporting leg is a soft bend. How about one more? And come up. Nice. You should just feel that all the way up the whole backside and in your supporting leg. All right, other leg. Find your spot. Supporting leg is bent. Keep those hips square to the chair. And lift that leg up a little bit and pull in the belly, elongate the neck, and inhale, flat back, straight body, parallel to the ground, and press back up, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Really lengthen. Stretch the neck one way, the head, and the foot the opposite. Really lengthening the body. Reach that leg back and come up. 5, 6, 7, last one, 8, and come up. Woo! Just wonderful. What a great stretch and a great strengthening exercise. All righty. So the next thing we're going to be doing is something very similar. I'm just going to let you just kind of walk out those legs a little bit. And we're going to go back into the same position we were in when we were forward. Okay, so standing about the same amount from the chair, maybe a foot, foot and a half away, 2 foot away. And we're going to lift that leg up. Now let's go back down to this extended position. Hold it right here. You're looking down at the chair now. And what we're going to do is look at the supporting leg. We're going to go down and really reach that foot back even further and then up, okay? So we're down in this position and we're going down and up. Inhale, exhale. Really stretch that leg back behind you as you lower and then come back up. Stretch, reach that leg out. Keep it high and come back up. There you go. If you have a mirror, it's great to look and check yourself out. Is that leg staying really stretched and lifted? As we get tired, it's harder to do that. Hips are square to the chair. Both that knee is facing down to the mat. Reach it back out. Reach it out. 2 more. Reach it back. Come up. Last one. Reach it back. And come up. Woo! So, great isometric hold on the lifted leg as we were working the other leg. Okay, so let's change legs. So the left leg is back, supporting leg is the right leg. Hips are square to the chair, press those shoulders down, lift that back leg, and we're dropping forward. Reach that back leg out, bending that supporting leg. Let's take it down and up. Inhale, exhale. Remember to reach that lifted leg behind you. Really stretch it back as far as you can, and then lift up. 4. Keep it up. 5. Good. 6. 7. This is why you really want a sturdy chair. 8. And bring it in. Woo! Feel that all in here. Wonderful. If you can't do all 8 reps, don't worry about it. Do what you can do. Be safe. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, we're going to give our back side a little bit of rest. We're going to do some side leg work, okay? So I'm going to turn sideways. You can certainly be right here. I recommend both hands on the chair. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me a little better. I'm turning my feet forward, okay? I want my hips to do the work, not my quadriceps. So I'm going to point my toe, my right leg, out to the side, but I'm not turning my foot or my knee up to the ceiling. I'm rotating it forward so that my outside knee, my ankle bone, the outside of my ankle bone is what's lifting toward the ceiling. Soft knee in our supporting leg, hand on the hip, and we're just going to look to the side, nice and controlled. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale down. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure that knee's forward, not to the ceiling. And let's hold on this last one and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Countdown. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift and bring it in. Woo! Nice. Let's do the other side. Feet facing forward. And supporting leg is bent. Step out. Knee facing forward. Lift that ankle bone up to the ceiling. And lift. 1, 2, 3. Control. 4. Focus on your breathing. That's our last one. Lift it back up and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 1, woo, bring it out. Right there, wonderful, shake out those knees. Okay, so this next one, I'm gonna turn my back to you. It's similar to the side one, it's a little different though. We're not going back, we're not going sideways. So, what we're doing, again, let's start with the right leg. We're going to go out to the back corner, okay? So we're not going straight back, we're not going to the side. 45-degree angle out to the back. Step it right back there, okay? Supporting leg is bent, and we're just gonna do our 8 leg lifts. So, first of all, lift it up, but I want you to flex the foot, bend the knee, but keeping this upper leg in that same position that you started at. Tap, bring it down, and lift it up. Bring it in, lift it up. So that knee and that leg is going out to the side there. Keep going with me. This is about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it up on 8. We like to pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it in. Woo! Other side. Extend it back. And lift that leg up. Flex the foot, bend the knee, soft supporting leg. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it up on 8. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Woo! And come back up. Hope you like that one. That was a good one. Okay, a little break from that. We're going to go into a chair plank, downward dog. Lift one leg up. Then we're going to bring our knee into our chest and kick it back out again. Let me demonstrate. So you just go into your chair plank. You can also do this on the mat if you want. And then drop the hips a little bit. Your shoulders are right over your wrists. Pull the belly button in just a little bit. And that's our plank. And then we push back to our downward dog. We lift our right leg up. And then we're going to bring the knee into the chest as we go shoulders over wrists again. We push it back, lift it up, lower down into our downward dog, and start back at our plank, okay? So everybody get in your plank, engage the belly button, and planking, inhale. Exhale into downward dog. Lift your right leg up, and bring that knee into the chest as we go shoulders over wrist. Extend it back out. Lower down into your downward dog and back to our plank. Other leg, left leg. Downward dog, good stretch. Lift up your left leg. Now bring the knee into your chest, shoulders right over that chair. Extend it back out. We're getting some good stretching. Downward dog and back to our plank. Right leg. Downward dog, good stretch. Lift that right leg high as you can. Bring the knee into the chest, shoulders right over the wrist. Exhale. Kick it back out. Bring it down, downward dog, good stretch. Dip on those toes and roll right into the plank. Strong shoulders. Pull that belly button in. And back to our downward dog. And we're lifting our left leg up. Lift up onto that toe, bring that knee in. There we go. Extend it back up. Woo! Drop, push it back, and step in. All right, so we just did 2 sets of those, but that was a nice break. So the next thing we're going to do, these are called good morning. Good mornings, because if you do this first thing in the morning, do about 5 each side. It's a great way to wake up. Or if you're at your chair in the office and you're getting that 10 o'clock slump or that 2 o'clock slump, do 5 of these on each side. Boy, that'll pick you back up. Okay, so what we're doing is shoulders back, stand nice and tall. We're going to do a side plie, reach it out, those knees are out, those toes are turned out, and then you can either just come right back in, or to do the full motion, we're going to reach over the chair, lift that leg, come back down, and come back to our standing position. So your choice, you can just step out, plie, and come back in. We're doing 8 of these. I'm going to do the whole sequence. Ready? Take it. Plie, lift, plie, bring it in. 1, plie, lift, bring it, plie, bring it in. 2, breathe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, other side. Hang in there with me, guys. We're almost done. Plie, lift, plie, bring it in. Plie, lift, plie. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Woo, wonderful. All right, we're almost done. Let's do a little bit of quad work here. We have been working our quads this whole workout. We're going to finish off strong. Relax those shoulders. And extend your right foot forward. We're just going to lift it up in front, flex that foot, and point, and flex, and point. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, we're going to flex that foot and lower, point, and lift. Flex to lower, point to lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it up on 8. Circle that toe 4 times, and then 4 times the other way. 2, 3, 4. Good. Flex that foot. Woo! And bring it in. Other side. Okay. It's our last exercise, guys. You can do it. Straighten out that leg. Point, flex. Point, flex. 3, 4, 5. Long neck. 6, 7, 8. Now bring it down. Flex, point it up. And flex it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it up on 8. Circle 4 times, one direction, and 4 times the other direction. Come on, tighten that belly. Finish strong. Last one, flex. Bring it down. Woo! And walk it out. Oh my gosh, guys, that was great. Such a good little workout. Let's do a little bit of stretching. So, facing the chair, let's go ahead and bring our foot up. If you need to, you can use a yoga strap, put that around the ankle, and just hold it right here and pull it up so that you are not straining the front of the knee. Now, see how my knee is forward as I stretch out that leg and stretch out the quad. Try to bring that knee in line with my other knee. You're looking straight ahead, hopefully at the camera. I'm going to look forward to give you a good visual. What's also nice about this, you get a little bit of a stretch in the chest and the shoulder. And slowing your breathing down. That was a hard workout. Didn't look like we were doing too much, but we were. Really stretching those quads. Let's do the other side. Again, don't worry about bringing it knee to knee. Let it just kind of just, wherever you grab it, whatever feels good, hold it right there. And then as that stretch sensation diminishes, you can bring it back just a little bit. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed, your neck is elongated. The crown of the head is always reaching up for the ceiling. Breathe. You should be smiling because the hard part's done. You did great. Step back, let's stretch out those calves. Push down on the chair, push those shoulders down, slide the shoulder blades down the spine. Press the back of that knee away from the body. You can bend that front knee a little bit more, feel a little bit more stretch, and just breathe. Change legs. These are the same stretches I hope you're doing after you do your morning walks or your evening walks or after you do your walking. Stretch it out. Take a moment to get the heart rate back down. Take a moment to cool down before you jump back into the rest of your daily routine. Enjoy it. And let's step back. This is kind of like that downward dog. I'm going to get a little further away. And just push those hips back, feeling the stretch all the way up the back of the legs into the shoulders. And elongate the spine. Did a lot of that today. Stretching out those hamstrings. Now bend those knees and roll up. And whew. Let's do our stretch for our hips. So the outside leg comes behind the other foot, bending the front leg. This back, this outer hip from the chair, outer hip is going to push away from the chair as you reach up and over. And most of your weight is on that back foot. The front leg is just there for balance. That front knee is bent. There's not a lot of weight on that front foot. The weight is mostly in that back heel. And you're feeling a great stretch down the hip and in the side. Good stretch. And bring it over very gently. Don't overstretch that one. That's an easy one to overstretch, and you don't want to do that. Very painful. Step away from the chair and bring that outer leg behind. Bend the front knee. Put your weight on the back heel, the back foot. And we're pushing that hip away from the chair as we're reaching over. Up and over. There we go, so that we're lifting and stretching the ribs as well. Breathing. And then coming over. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that bonus video. Do it anytime. So that was about a 33-minute video, so short for me. All right, have a great day.